What's going on, everybody? I'm Josh Meek, the Uber Geek. Thank you very much for joining me here on Pretty Dece, your daily entertainment and pop culture show. You know, the world has a lot of problems right now. There's a lot of things that we need to solve. There's a lot of things we need to figure out. But I can tell you that after yesterday, there's one thing that we've definitely gotten right so far, and that is casting Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. So Ryan Reynolds has signed on to star in Detective Pikachu, which is an upcoming movie that is apparently real and apparently in the works. And Ryan Reynolds will be playing Pikachu himself, the titular star Pikachu, not a human that hangs out with Pikachu, not someone else in the movie, but rather Pikachu himself. Pikachu, also a detective in this movie. Yes, that's right. Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. He'll now be portraying another hero of mine to go alongside Green Lantern, Deadpool, and that guy that trades bodies with Jason Bateman in that completely unnecessary gender-swapped Freaky Friday ripoff. Lots of stars there. So we've talked about Detective Pikachu before, and we've also covered my complete incredulity that this is a real movie being produced by real people with real money. Nonetheless, Detective Pikachu soldiers on. So far, we know that the Pikachu in the movie is a detective. He wears a really cool Sherlock Holmes hat, which if you were watching the video version of Pretty Dece on YouTube, you can see in the images behind me. And we also know that Pikachu solves crimes with the help of a human boy. And we know that the human boy is being played by Justice Smith. We've talked about that in the past. Now, Detective Pikachu is not just out of nowhere. This is based on a Japanese-only 3DS eShop game. So yes, a game on a portable system that was only sold in their download-only shop, and again, only in Japan. And in this game, which is kind of a straight-ahead adventure game where you're solving very simple crimes, Pikachu talks. That's how we get Ryan Reynolds in this role, because Pikachu doesn't shut up in this game. That's the main reason why it didn't really get brought over here to the States. There's a ton of dialogue to actually translate in this game. And if you just go watch the Japanese trailer for Great Detective Pikachu, which is the game from the 3DS, Pikachu talks nonstop in this game. I mean, he's doing kind of like film noir, like narrating the scene, and he's got a super deep voice. It's a really, really weird thing to hear and see come out of Pikachu. So Ryan Reynolds is, of course, a little bit different of a take for that, and you would imagine that you don't cast Ryan Reynolds in this role without expecting Pikachu here to have a few wisecracks and to be a little bit of a snarky fellow, which is certainly going to be wild watching Pikachu emote. It's going to be wild watching Pikachu do anything other than just say Pika Pika. But here we are. Ryan Reynolds is now starring as Detective Pikachu. You know, aside from being based on the Japanese 3DS eShop game, we don't really know much about this movie, except for the fact that it's insane and simply might be just too perfect for this world. I'm certainly very excited about it. And as the preeminent Detective Pikachu podcast, know that I'll be watching the news closely, and I'll let you know. I will make sure to keep you posted the second any more information about this movie arises. So that's going to do it for Pretty Dece for today. Some lighthearted news there about Ryan Reynolds and Detective Pikachu. Make sure that you like Pretty Dece on Facebook, facebook.com/PrettyDeceShow. Of course, follow me on Twitter @PrettyDeceShow and visit PrettyDeceShow.com. Make sure you check back tomorrow for another daily episode. In the meantime, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of the content.